Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Will and Deshaun Show. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Will. How are you today?
I am doing very well today.
Good. And y'all know I am Deshaun.
And this is Will.
And today we're going to talk about a popular requirement in the gay community is to, well, no fats, no femmes. To not be fat or femme. To not be overweight or effeminate.
Requirements from some people when they want to date people in the community.
No fats, no films. So, Will, that term, no fats. Because first of all, let's start out by saying fat and film can mean a lot of things.
Okay.
I mean, to some people may be fat. To some people may not be fat. And the same goes with film.
True. All these things are perceptive.
Very much perceptive. Have you ever had that on any of your profiles?
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
I'm not gonna lie. In my very immature days, I had the no fats, no femme thing.
Okay.
I didn't like fat guys, and I don't like femme men. So, honestly, I still don't like femme men. But again, that's more perceptive.
But why is that immature?
Because it's so cliche.
Okay.
And I think it was very immature. And I was like, damn, you can give somebody a chance. Like somebody that's feminine or somebody that's maybe quote unquote that you think is fat could be the love of your life, but you just block that out because, oh, no fats, no femme.
But if I'm not attracted to fat men or quote unquote feminine, why can't I establish boundaries for myself?
That's true. Just like we said last time on the other podcast about white men.
Right. So.
I don't know. It's just still kind of like derogatory.
Okay.
And it comes off so negative. And we read so many profiles, if y'all go back and listen to our Jack edition. But mainly you see them on those kind of app sites, you know.
Right. No fats, no femmes. I mean, I think I feel like...
And low-key, everybody be dating fat, and sure enough, he's dating femme. So the femme boys stay in a relationship.
Okay.
And Lord knows, I'm not even feminine like that. And I'm single as a dollar bill.
The fats and femmes stay taken.
I promise you. But you know, everybody into the big guys now.
Oh,
you know, big is kind of in.
Happening.
Oh yeah, it's the big dudes. Okay. Is in. And again, it depends on what kind of big dudes you like. Some people like the chubbier guys, and then this thick craze is in. Okay. And we have to be very careful
like
with this.
Real thick, like
we have to be very crazy.
Like diabetes thick.
Because some people. Let me say this: some people be straddling the line, don't know what thick is.
Okay.
Because a lot of guys.
So what's thick? Give us the definition of what thick is.
A thick guy is.
I'm thick.
Hell no. You on the slim side.
I'm thick in my head.
In your mind.
Thick. When I wear the right jeans, y'all, I am thick.
And I'm still trying to wear these jeans that he keeps wearing, matching him his body that he wants.
Be thick now.
Let's see a celebrity or someone that you could think that might be thick.
The Game.
The Game. No, you know who's thick?
Who?
The guy who played M'Baku on in Black Panther.
That's thick. Okay,
like that's
but
thick.
He's big. He's a big
dude,
tall, yeah.
And he's solid.
Okay,
he's thick.
Carl Winslow not thick.
No, Carl Winslow is fat.
Uncle Phil not thick.
Uncle Phil is fat to me.
Was fat. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Uncle Phil.
Okay. So the people who I'm thinking about is just...
No, and again, that might be thick to you.
It's perceptive.
It's very perceptive. Again, that might be thick to you. It depends on what's thick to you.
But who else is thick? I don't know. I'm trying to think of a celebrity who everybody just knows just...
Sexy and thick.
Yeah, everybody just know. I'm sure y'all can think of some. Name some in the comments. Who's thick? But but basically, just like a person is pretty or not pretty, or
right. It is all up to your perception and what you like. Again, the people put this up as a negative, and it becomes a negative thing. Because people first they say no fats, no femmes. Oh, no femme.
Do you think it may come off a little harsher than it actually is?
Yes.
Do you think someone would be offended if they were fat or femme?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
There's like people. Honestly, there's even like people saying, "Oh, no dark skin, no light skin."
That's rude. But at the same time, I get it. It's like
you can like what you like without being.
Now, how would you
offensive.
say that if you don't like dark skinned men? How would you say that in a nice way?
You don't say it. You just don't talk to them. You just don't go to the.
But what
next
if they
step.
keep hitting you up and you light skin?
You block them. Oh. Did we establish that a couple of podcasts
What if you get tired of that?
No, I don't. My block game is strong. I stay at the block party.
Why don't you just say, I'm going to just save y'all some time. Dark skin men, I can't do dark skin.
And then, especially because a lot of times that comes off, especially the particular app Grindr, where it's more like white guys on there.
Oh, they be like no black guys?
Yes.
I can, yeah.
And that's real. That come off very racist.
I mean, but you into what you into.
That's true, but no fats, no fat.
I like
no
dark
Asians,
guys. Just in case y'all like, Sean over there acting like he like. I like dark guys. I can do a thick guy too. I've done thick.
I like thick guys. Are like football player build dudes. This is the guy on what is his name? Big Leonard on Instagram. Mm-hmm. Who's the football player boy? Who works out all the time. Everybody should. Most of the gays know him on Instagram. He's actually gay too. He's thick. He's a thick football player built being. Okay. Like that's thick to me. Okay. Like kind of like even like bodybuilding. So
y'all want thick muscular. You don't want
I like thick muscular. Now in my preference, I like thick muscular. I like tall, thick muscular.
You don't like Bone Crusher, you know the guy?
No, that's fat to me.
Okay, that's fat. Okay, gotcha. But you know what? Some people may say no slim.
Absolutely. There's a lot of people don't like slim men.
Yeah, and
I don't want to
X me out. So hey,
I don't mind because I've seen some handsome slim dudes. I've dated a wide range of guys, and according to one of my best friends, he told me I like fat men. but I mean, they're thick. I do like a thicker built guy. I do. I like a guy who has some meat on his bone. I like a man. I like when I feel you.
I just don't like nobody who anorexic and looks sick.
Oh no, like when you like
unhealthy and young.
Yeah. That's not a good looking thing. And you look like a corpse.
And when it comes to, I guess, thickness, you can't be too much bigger than me. I want to get crushed.
I don't know.
I want to get crushed. And I guess health comes into play again. Like, if you too big, it's like, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I can see in those situations where if you got a guy who's fat, we're just going to call it what it is, and it's affecting his health. Because I know, we all know big folks. Some of y'all mamas is fat. Some of y'all daddies is fat. Some of y'all brothers is fat. Yeah. My little brother is fat. And he knows it. And he's the most confident big dude that you would know.
I don't think you should say that.
But he is. He's bona fide, Deshaun. He called himself a B.O.N.
How long he been fat?
Since he was young. Oh. And he's about to be turned 21 tomorrow. Mm. And he's a big boy. And he will tell you, he called himself a B.O.N., a big old nigga.
That's funny.
He said all the girls want him a B.O.N., a big old nigga.
Come on, Bon Bon.
So, hey, he is very confident. He will walk around nude. He don't smell. Because, they say fat people stink.
That's rude.
My brothers don't stink.
No, that's just rude.
But it's slightly some truth sometimes.
Okay, stop. We're going to stop right now.
I mean, it is. Let's be y'all don't want no podcast that's fake. Y'all want somebody that's real. I'm going to be real. Some big people stink.
Some slim people stink too.
Absolutely. Because they musty ass don't get in the tub and take a shower or a bath.
But anyway.
But bigger people have crevices and stuff that they have to clean.
All right.
More than skinny people.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I gotta go there.
Move on. But yeah. Everyone has their preference. Now, what if you were dating a guy and he became big?
That's different.
Okay.
Because you can get back to being small again.
Okay.
But here's the thing about the whole weight, per se. Mm-hmm. We're even dating a bigger person. One thing, again, growing and maturing, mm-hmm. Like, I don't mind a bigger dude. Like, if you like morbidly obese, I'm just not turned on or attracted to that. But if you're like a bigger guy, you could work with them because bodies can be made. Mm-hmm. Again, like I said, and I probably mentioned this at every podcast, my body's under construction. Well, no way I'm big, but my body's under construction. So you can make the body and get the body and achieve the body that you want. And for your mate, you can help them work out. You can encourage them.
They gotta want to too, though.
But here's the thing: for people who live together, see, one thing I learned: you're gonna cook two meals in a household. So whatever you eat, they got to eat.
Right. That whole bodies can be made term sounds like work to me.
It is work, but when in a relationship, you're going to put in work.
Right. You're going to put in work, but I'm going to need you to put in work on yourself.
Absolutely.
Right.
Of course, you're going to have to. Of course, it's still their decision because you can't force anybody to work out and do what they're supposed to do.
Exactly.
So now let's go to the fem side of it, mm-hmm. where that's something that a lot of guys are naturally. You can't turn that off. That's nothing that you can fix.
And I think fem is even more subjective or objective, whatever the term is. Yeah. I think, it definitely depends on the person.
We've also said that before. Like I said, it depends perceptive as well.
Yeah, it's very perceptive. Very.
Because again, people can say, hey, that person is masculine. They go like, oh, Deshaun, you're masculine. Then somebody else will be like, oh, he's
That's a queen all day. You can't tell?
Cunt.
Right.
So, people can say that.
Right.
But again, that's perceptive. But there are guys who are naturally feminine.
I mean, I think some guys just know it and they confident and they just walk.
These folks came out the womb feminine.
Okay, came out the room and then split. Okay.
Bam.
Okay,
hit a whole death drop.
And some guys know they film and they say it in their profile online. I'm film,
And, but again, it's so funny. I was having this conversation with another friend of mine, and the younger generation, they don't have those hang-ups like the older generation do, or people of our generation. They're very much free. You see the feminine gay boys dating, and they be hugging, they be friends, and they don't have no problem with changing. That. They are the hang-ups. They're more. It's kind of. I guess I would say it's kind of a good thing to see that people are way more liberated in this day and age that they can be like, because normally we only see that with white gays. To be honest, I've only seen feminine white gays together. I ain't never seen two feminine black gays really.
Two feminine together?
Yeah, I've never really seen.
Oh, like in a relationship?
Yeah, in a relationship. I ain't talking about as friends and stuff like that. We see that all the time. But I've always seen more feminine white gays in relationships than black gays. Because black gays, we're very heteronormative.
I mean, people like what they like.
They do like what they like, but again, they say all the no fats, no films, but guess what they be doing in secret? Dating the fats and the films, and dating the film boys.
Okay, so now my question is, what if he is dating someone and they turn film?
What you mean turn film? So they stop being themselves and stop acting like they was the truth?
Either that or someone who's a host on the show who started out as a male but then transitioned into being that's past film. That's a whole nother.
So are you saying if I'm dating someone and then they turn to be transgender?
Yeah.
That's a hard pill to swallow for me because that's not what I signed up for, and I do get the reference from where you were talking about.
Right.
That's difficult. That would be difficult for me.
Right.
Because again, I am a gay man who likes men.
Right.
If I sign, and I feel like when someone transitions, especially from male to female, you are now a woman and you want to live your life as a woman. And again, that's not what I like.
Gotcha.
That would be definitely a shocker because you can, and even with situations with being film or, again, it kind of come back to the whole thing of, like we said, when you were dating someone, when you got this representative and you coming off very like you're masculine or
interview version.
Yeah, but then eventually they like, well, damn, you talk with your hands a lot and the body movements and you speaking all this gay lingo and cat, shabam. You like, wait a minute. It's like, oh, that ain't what I signed up for. So people feel like they're being fooled. So that's why a lot of people. That's why I always say, don't let the fitted hats fool you.
Don't let the fitted. That's awesome.
Because a lot of people on the profiles, they have a fitted hat on and make them look a little bit more butch.
Right.
But no, they're feminine because there's such a negative connotation when it comes down to being a femme person. We wouldn't have those issues. We wouldn't have fats and femmes on people's profiles if that wasn't looked at as a negative thing.
You don't think so? I think we still would.
No, I don't think so because again,
I don't think it would be as bad.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as bad. And then again, I guess we're saying in a perfect world where everybody's accepted and we don't have these hang-ups, that wouldn't be an issue.
Because I think hang-ups won't ever disappear.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, but
I'm saying, like I said, again, that's in a perfect world, and we don't live in that.
And never will. But yeah, I don't know. I think as you grow older, you do look for other things.
One thing you said a while ago when we were, because we talk all the time. If you guys don't know, but what do you say is like, do you believe that a lot of guys who are very feminine when in their youth are now masculine when they're older?
And not even so much masculine. It's just you grow up, and I think some things you just grow out of.
So you think that sometimes people be feminine based on their surroundings? Yeah,
I think you're the way you are in a lot of different areas based on your surroundings.
I agree. Mm-hmm. I do agree with you on that because we see it all the time. Mm-hmm. And so again, some people cannot turn it off because I know I have this conversation with people all the time, especially with one of my friends who be like, I'd be like, you don't want everybody to always be feminine and like be a femme gay. Like, everybody's not like that.
That's just not everyone.
And he was like, no, it's not that I want them to be feminine. He said, I just want them to embrace who they are. I said, a lot of times people have embraced who they are and still can be a masculine gay man.
Right.
Not everybody has to cack and kiki and throw, read and shade and do all of that.
Yes. And if everyone did that, the world would be boring.
Right.
You don't want everyone to be like
again,
that.
but like you said, people are they birds of a feather flock together.
Right.
And once you be around those environments where people are throwing shade and being catty or hey girl and this and that,
and that's the environment you like, but that don't mean everyone likes that.
Absolutely. And I try to tell this individual that you cannot make everybody that way.
Right.
I per se was very homophobic homosexual.
Okay.
And meaning that was that anything that pertained to gay or looked gay or act gay or what was gay
right.
was negative to me, and I didn't want to be that.
Right. I think not everyone, but a lot of people go through that when they're coming into their sexuality.
But again, it took me to embrace and now love who I am and to grow who I am. And again, now I feel like I'm more well-rounded in that area of my, I guess, with feminine and masculinity together.
I also feel like growing up as a black man, they make everything gay. Tight jeans gay, red shirt gay. Ooh, let me say that. Again, not red shirt, but different color shirt gay.
During pink shirts at the time.
Pink stuff is gay.
But that was during a time.
Lotion is gay.
Now, okay, right. You just to be ashy and stanky and rough looking.
Socks are gay.
Funny thing is, like I said, we're up of a particular age. We're in our 30s, so we grew up in a different time. But you to think about the trends, like you said, tight pants. Like back in, everybody used to wear like baggy jeans and baggy clothes and that's in the third. But now everybody wear like super tight pants and these big old elaborate flashy color shirts and all that stuff. So everybody looks like all the straight people look flamboyant and all the gay people look straight.
Right, exactly, quote unquote.
Allegedly, okay.
Right, exactly. But I think it takes. I just feel like people, when you're first figuring out who you are, whether you're gay or straight or wherever you may be, I think you're just kind of pulling from a lot of different areas. And, they say when you're a baby, you're a sponge, but I think you're a sponge on up until...
Absolutely, for a long time.
For a while. And I think you play off of not only what's accepted, but also what's applauded. And in a lot of different areas... In a lot of different people's lives, people get applauded for acting a certain way. Mm-hmm. Whether that's being a gentleman and being quote-unquote masked, or whether that's being the queen at school, and you got your little fan base over there who like the fact that you're a queen, and you making them laugh, and they getting the kick out of that. Oh, yes,
but they do be the key.
Yeah, so, I think all of that plays a role in your development. And I think, and also as you grow up and you get a job, or you just grow out of stuff. Mm-hmm. And you grow into stuff, and that's just period. Like we were just talking about someone who was a host, who we never thought would have been trans, but I don't know this person personally.
Nowhere that came out of nowhere.
I don't know that person, but that person I never would have expected that. So people grow into stuff, people grow out of stuff, and I do know a lot of guys who were flamboyant and then grew out of it, quote unquote. I don't know. They just grew out of it. They just aren't as flamboyant as they once were. So, and I think, to me, as you grow up, you grow out of a lot of stuff. Even being a hood-ass nigga. Hood-ass niggas grow out of that. A lot of hood people just kind of grow out of, you grow out of a lot of things.
It's late. And it gets late, and it gets old, and it gets stale.
It gets young.
Once as a child, you done childish things, but when you get grown, you
even how you speak. When we young, we speak differently.
Funny thing is,
lingo, you grow out of a lot of stuff.
Absolutely. The lingo, and also trying to keep up with the trends and
you just
all those things. And again, that goes with the whole fat in the film thing. Like I said, I did that when I was younger. Now I'm adult. I'm not putting that shit on my profile or making that a requirement.
Now, I'm dating everything that hit me up now.
Don't get me wrong. Again, you still like what you like. You still are attracted to what you're attracted to. But now I'm more mature to not to be blatant putting that out there in big bold letters.
I also think as I've grown as a gay man, femme just means something different to me now.
So what does femme mean to you now?
Because I don't have that on my profile either. But
what is your definition of femme, or what is femme to you?
Femme to me means a guy. When I think about femme, I think about a guy I would never date.
Oh, examples?
I can't see myself dating a guy who wears makeup and does his eyebrows, and I'm gonna start there, but I feel like y'all should know where I'm going.
So you don't want to date a guy who has a beat face and snatchback eyebrows
and that's just me. Like, and that's me now. You never know, my man.
And have nails and all that stuff.
I'm just not into. I can't see myself dating someone like that.
Got it.
Yeah, and of course those aren't my only. That's just not what I'm attracted. Like, I'm not gonna hit him up online. I'm not gonna hit him up in public. Like, I'm just.
Would you be friends with him?
I could be friends with. I think it's being friends and being in a relationship is two different things.
Some people have that as a requirement for their friends as well. Oh yes. Oh, in our community.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
they do. It's true.
You already know. Some people, I'm only hanging with mass dudes, but they got to be light skinned, and we all like gym bunnies and gym heads.
Light skin gang. That's funny.
I promise you. You look at if you guys who are all a part of the family and the community. If you look at people's profiles, notice their skin tones, and look at the skin tones of all their friends. You may see one dark skinned one, but especially the light skinned ones. And I'm not saying anything.
Do you think people are really still like that?
Yes. But you look at their friends circle and you're like, well, damn, they all look alike. They can be like brothers. True. Literally like little brothers. Like within I guess I would say my friend circle, all of us are dark skinned.
But not on purpose.
Except for one. Right, we're not going after that, but some people
do you think people do it subconsciously?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think people do it consciously as well.
Like some people
how they select their friends. Some people are very selective with their friends because they again.
And there's nothing wrong with that, except when it's like something trivial.
It's different between but it's different between having a friendship and collecting a bunch of dolls.
That's deep.
Because you can be friends with anybody. Like I said, you can be friends with somebody fat. I can be friends with somebody fat. I can be friends with somebody film. I can be friends with somebody light skinned. I can be friends with somebody dark or somebody unattractive. Because that has nothing to do with my friendship with that person. And friendship is very different.
And their character.
And your character versus people who they go and seek out people who look like them. Oh, absolutely. Look at even the gym dudes. All of them big and buff.
Yeah.
But again, I guess that's their commonality.
Yeah, because maybe they met at the gym.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Because the gays are fickle.
Yeah. Everybody want to find crew on the crew that big guys like to hang together too. It'd be a lot of big guy crews.
Oh, absolutely. They got a whole club.
A lot of people
everybody have their own community.
Yeah. Film guys be hanging together.
They have their own community.
Okay.
Everybody have a community.
So yeah, I think sometimes you just bond with people who you're like.
Absolutely. Yeah, again, like you said, you can put us in the room with a bunch of different nationalities. You're going to go to the one who look like you.
Yeah. So I think it's all about your tribe. You know, you kind of attract the people who you have the most similarities with, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with that to a certain point. So yeah, but yeah, I thought that was a good conversation.
Most definitely.
No fast, no films. Y'all still don't be. I'm joking.
Y'all still doing that?
Don't be hitting me up. I'm joking. Somebody may be listening to this right now. You sound fat and you sound film.
We're neither. But again, that's your perspective. Right. But we definitely ain't fat. But if you think we film, that's on you.
You never know. Somebody might look at me and be like, since you ain't got ripped abs and a 6-pack and a chest.
Oh, absolutely. Again, like I said, that goes goes with how some people pick their friends. Some people pick their friends based off aesthetics.
Yeah. So, yeah. But other than that, I think it could be a peace out from here.
Yeah, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Fast girls.